THiiNK16.
Yes, people, it's your boy Eclipse. We're here with THiiNK16. I'll break down some of my lyrics from my latest project, Dusk Till Dawn.
I got stress, I won't let take over. Every year the winter gets colder. Push through rivers where they do keel over. I'm never gonna lose composure.
I can't lose composure. My mother never raised no fool. Pull up your socks, stand up tall. Whatever the weather, man, I keep it cool.
I used to be vexed from early. Had to circle and breathe, so I air these youths
So the 16 that probably gets me the most gassed, it has to be the first verse from Bad Breeds, man. Like, that tune there is just an anthem for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get me? Especially the energies that come with it from grime and all of them things and all of that influence there, and the beat that Guess This only made. I just feel like it's gassy. But it's like, warning, big bad EK's back going all in. Everybody's dead when I'm done recording. Where I touch my head, that's where the morgue is, everyday warring. The beast within I left dormant, even old friends when awake can call him. Crate or small if they all start swarming. Brother, I'm scorching. Never been a wretch, my 32s are awesome. I'm from the ghetto, I tell the man caution. Cause when the movement starts, they all start falling. New day's dawning, one where I end all these youths from talking. Me and JJB sitting like an AK when we're enforcing. Everybody bow when the Lord start walking. Awesome. East side where I reside. I be in the end trying to get my peas right. Dodging these pigs car, we don't need swine. See man, I old school classic like a dub played with the B side. Make a boy run, tell him get his knees high. Straight from the slums where you can get slumped by any other chump trying to live and eat right. Some bad breeds, mad scenes, rolling in threes like some musketeers, but man's grease. Some bad breeds, mad scenes, know that it's peak when we're up in here, cause man's grease. So yeah, that was the first verse from Bad Breeds, and I just feel like, I don't know, like me in the grime element, you know what I'm saying, or with the grime influence, like especially having been on a lot of sets, I feel like that's something that a lot of people greatly appreciate from me, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like what I'm talking about in terms of the ends, in terms of like the man them that I roll with, in terms of how we function generally, surviving this thing, you get me? That I feel like, yeah, I feel like I encapsulated it well. And I feel like in terms of like an anthem for man, because obviously different songs do different things, I feel like since Eastman man, Bad Breeds encapsulates that same energy and that same vibe. So yeah man, that's why it gasses me, just pure energy from the get-go. So even when we performed that at the headline show, shit, it was just energy, man, jumped into the crowd and all of that. There'll be footage out later via my YouTube and all them things there. But yeah, it was just pure energy, man. Like doing the Dusk Till Dawn as a project, like, and then putting it out there and then doing the headline show, I felt like it was the perfect tune to end with. You get me? Just end it on a high, pure gas, pure energy. You get me? And everyone involved, it was almost a mosh pit. It was crazy in there. Crazy in there. On the project Dusk Till Dawn, I'd say the verse that I enjoyed the lyrics the most on, like in terms of like lyrical ability and wordplay, I'd say is probably the first 16 from Ireland. As I get older, I don't notice this weight on my shoulders. Even if I did know, I gotta stay focused. Pains in the brain like all these emotions. Put that in a bottle, don't mix it. Keep it straight, I don't need their additions or contributions. Bun their solutions, I find my own answers cause I've always been a whiz kid. No, they can't predict this with their statistics. Even if I fit, I will still contradict it. Gifted might be autistic, always stay blessed no matter the descriptive. That they can't hack me cause I move encrypted. They're so loose for the love and the digits, but I don't trust it, I won't be with it when I play games until I start swinging. I think the reason why I think the lyrics on that one are great, I just think they're cold, innit? I just think at every point, like, in that, there's a metaphor in there that if you go back to it, you might have missed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I still think I kept it in the realms of it being like a personal place. I don't feel like, a lot of rappers that I feel like when they like a lyrical bar, they think they're a lyrical rapper, you just wanna mumbo jumbo something. You know what I'm saying? You wanna put something in there that's gonna confuse people in a way where it's like, oh, rah, like, I don't get that, that must be a mad thing. But I feel like with them lyrics there, they're clear, they're concise, like they're straight to the point, and they're still emotive, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah man, I like that one a lot still. 16 that I think from dusk till dawn that represents my most future self. You get me? In that project particularly, I'd probably say it's the interlude, Unavailable. Yeah. I feel like the trajectory of music that I want to go down is a lot more personal as I get older. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's probably the most personal 16 on the tape. But it goes like this. See, I got calm through the healing. It's like you see these scars, but you don't see their reasons. It's like, when I'm honest, you can see it as deceiving. Looking at my life like, God, I can't believe it, so I deal with these things as I see. You know, I've seen a lot. My peripheral be deep. So when you move sideways, I'm like, why? What do you mean? Now, do you want to reconnect? Because you think this is something that we need, but I just need peace. Anything against that can make us enemies, and we used to be close, but it's like we barely speak. You don't want to try and leave, but behavior doesn't tweak or change, so I need my space. Coming from a different place, I can't have your interference. Static in my head, I engineer my thoughts and clear it. Space for one voice, intuition, always hear it, and you lie for this endearment. That's the verse from Unavailable still. And I feel like, in terms of it being like my future self, or more in terms of the direction I want to go in music, I just feel like it's a very open and honest verse. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like interactions that man has with people, from my emotions, you get me? From my perspective of my emotions and looking through that lens. I feel like having done like grime and rap, where man's got bossy energy, sometimes we don't put them tunes in the right place. So man might do, oh yeah, I'm doing a one tune on the tape. Same way man might do a gal tune and be like, yeah, that's just one tune for the gal then, you get me? But I feel like these are just all parts of man's life and man's experience, and that's what I want to put into this tape, or that's what I wanted to put in the tape, and that's what I want to put into more of my music as I go through, you get me? So that's been me, Eclipse, the Eastman man, you get me? And you can find me on all socials at Mr. Eclipse, that's MREKLIPSE. We've got more works coming, man, you get me? Just dropped the sounds of the verse, Dust Till Dawn is out now, got the video with Jams for Composure, that's out now on my YouTube. I've got at least 3 more videos for you lot, you get me? So, yeah man, look in, you'll see that there's a lot more coming, you get me? And we're gonna have more projects going forward.
I might always be about, but you know I'm unavailable. Always on the go, but I'm not really that attainable. Emotions stay closed, I will never let it show.